Hey guys, BananasFinest here, and welcome to another Starcraft video. This is actually going to be another recorded game that I just played, and I just like showing you this just to, well, one, to brag about, well, it's not necessarily bragging because I know gold isn't anything compared to platinum or diamond or masters, but not necessarily to brag, but to show you how that I am slowly moving up the gold ladder, even though I just got on it a couple days ago. I am rank 20, which, again, Gold League, yeah, I know, it's nothing spectacular, but it makes me very happy because I've never been on Gold before, and I just got it the other day. So, yeah, I played about, let's see, I am 10 wins, 6 losses, so that's pretty good for me. Basically, anytime my wins are higher than my losses is a good day for me, but yeah, as you can see, I am moving up the gold ladder, and I am in gold, so just wanted to show you that. If I ever do replays, which I plan on doing, you know, occasionally, because I'm not going to record every single game, so if I do get a good game and I decide to do a replay, I'll probably just show you that screen, you know, over here, show you my rank and whatnot, you know, just to show my progress and where I'm at, within the division and what division I'm still in and whatnot. So as you can see, this is Gold League versus Gold League, you know, because I'm still getting used to this. It's a Protoss versus Protoss. He was a level 64, I believe. I'm level 18 or 17, something like that. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I was kind of concerned when, oh, and there's lag. What's going on here? Oh, I hit the pause button, that's why. What is production? Oh, D, okay. There we go. Anyways, I was kind of concerned going into this because I know that in gold, as you get higher up, oh, this isn't even me, this is him, this is me, yeah, oh, let me just rewind this, okay, start, go, alright, here's me, Sasori, the blue Protoss in the bottom left, against Meta, the red Protoss in the upper right, and I don't know if you noticed, but I did send out a probe immediately, which will come into play later. But yeah, my thought process as I went into this game was, my macro is bad, and this is a ranked game, and I don't really want to practice my macro in a ranked game, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is try and end this game as quickly as possible. That's basically going to be my strategy in, when I go up against really higher level players, or at least in the beginning of Gold League, so I can kind of gain some footing, because I know my macro game is pretty bad, so I need to work on that in my own time, like against CPUs or in unranked. But so I wanted to end this game as quickly as possible, so I go ahead and send out a probe here to put some proxy gateways down. I'm going to be zealot rushing him. I know that zealot rushes are very effective in PvP, because not very often will you see a full-on wall in from a Protoss player anymore. I don't really see that very often. This is basically, zealot rushing is basically impossible to do against Terran because of their wall in. And it sometimes works against Zerg. It kind of just depends. And there I get the probe stuck in there. How embarrassing. It just kind of depends on what build they're going for. If they go for a really fast spawning pool, then you're not going to be very good in terms of your zealot rush. So I don't tend to like, the only times I ever do pull out the old zealot rush is pretty much in PvP, and I did have a lot of success with it before. As you can see, my first gateway is finishing there. So now he does scout me out here, and he's like, oh, what's going on? He's probably doing some probe counting. He's like, okay, this is way too many probes for not a single pylon or gateway or anything. Either that, or he wasn't probe counting, and he was just like, man, this guy sucks, he doesn't have a single unit. But yeah, I do have my probe in there still. Go ahead and start chrono boosting out those zealots, trying to get out 4 of them as quickly as possible. Now, I did put a pylon down to hopefully, you know, well, I need buildings in my base eventually, so I went ahead and did that. And he does have a zealot of his own. So at this point, I'm not sure what he's thinking, because he scouted it out. He saw that I had nothing there. He had to be thinking, like, something's fishy here. He must be going for some sort of proxy. But he goes ahead and goes for a cybercore anyways. I already have 2 zealots down, working on 2 more. And he still has nothing except for 1 zealot here. Now, I think he's now he's scouting around, because typically if there is a proxy, it'll be somewhere right here, which is why I didn't put it over there. I kind of put it in this funky spot, which isn't necessarily the best spot, but I didn't want to put it in, you know, right here, where if you do see a gateway rush like this, a zealot rush, it's always right there. They're always right there. So I wanted to put it in a little different spot. Now I do have my 4 zealots, and they are going to be moving out into his base. Currently he has nothing. He's working on warp gates, not a warp gates, warp gate tech, and he still doesn't even have a mothership core on the way. So now I can move these zealots in here, and he knows that this is bad. So I was gonna go for the pylon, but then I saw his probes moving, and I thought he was gonna try and go for some sort of surround. So I took them off, and now I'm just kind of chasing them about. And then I want to go for this because I want to delay this warp gate research as long as possible. Meanwhile, back at my base, I got my cybernetics core down in the meantime, and I got my gas, so I'm building up so I can start my own warp gate research in the future. Now, I did kill this pylon, so now his warp gate tech is stopped, and any production from this gateway stopped. Now, he was building a zealot in here, but now I'm just kind of chasing his probes around. I'm like, okay, screw that. I'm just going to go for your pylons then. And then he just did this suicidal run through. And I still have more zealots on the way here. And I'm not sure. I guess he was just trying to get them out of there. But anyways. But yeah, he now has a mothership core in training, which I did not know about. I completely forgot about the mothership core. So now he has it. I am unaware of this. But unfortunately for him, you can't really use, you can't at all use a photon overcharge immediately after the mothership core spawns. It needs, what is it, like 100 energy, I believe? Yeah, 100 energy, and it starts with 50, I think. So I go ahead and scoot these guys out of here because I know there's nothing I can do. But meanwhile, you know, I've started my warp gates. It's gonna be done before his now. Well, just about. If you resumed it right now, it would be done before his. But yeah, I'm going to have my warp gates done before him, and I'm building some stalkers to deal with this mothership core, because I know it's going to be a pain, because else can't really do anything. Now, I did not know, actually. I did not know he put this hidden base down here. So that's interesting. I'm glad I watched this replay. Okay, so, oh, and there's just all stuck in there. That sucks. Now, the mothership core finally does spot the proxy. It's a little too late at this point, though, because I do have my stalker out. And my warp gates are finishing too, so they're just about done. And I've still got, you know, a decent amount of saturation in my base. Definitely not the best, but geez, just a ton of probes and Q there. That's terrible. Trust me, guys, I know that that's not a good thing to do. I was so focused over here, and I knew I needed probes, so I'm just like, just queue up a bunch of them. Just give me a whole bunch of probes. So I apologize for that. As you can see, I do have about 900 minerals at this time, so. And I'm just trying to kill these cannons. Oh, I thought they were cannons. Okay, maybe he did that on purpose. Very nice play on his part, but I thought they were cannons, so I was trying to kill them off before they could spawn. He does have his warp gates resuming, but I'm just waiting for this photon overcharge to end. Which it just about does, and he sends all his probes for one last ditch effort, but he does GG out of the game. So yeah, that was very action-packed game. Definitely a lot of mistakes made in this game, and I'm always going to point that out. I'm always going to say I make mistakes because I know that I make mistakes. I know I'm not good at this game, and I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea, like, oh, this guy is posting gameplay of himself on, he must think he's super good or something. No, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm trying to do is just post it for entertainment purposes and hopefully to help some other people out, because I know I needed all the help I could get when I was in Bronze League or Silver League even, because now I'm in Gold League, and hopefully I can just share some experience that I have, little as it may be, with other people. But yeah, this Zealot Rush technique, build, whatever, very, very effective against Protoss. Very, very effective against Protoss. I'd say if you don't like PvP matchup, this is the build to go for you. If you want to end the game as quickly as possible, then go for this build. Or Cannon Rush. But I tend to not like Cannon Rushing because there's just so many things that I just don't like it. And actually this build is fairly good at countering Cannon Rushes. I've actually, when I was back in Silver or Bronze League, I did several consecutive games of Zealot Rushing in a row because I got a bunch of PvP. And a bunch of them went for Cannon Rushes, but this beats Cannon Rushing. It does. It's just simple as that, because they have no worker, or they have no defense in their base, because all their cannons and stuff are going to be in your base. And so all you have to do is pull the probes off the line and try and kill as many cannons as you can by yourself, while your zealots just destroy their base. And if they decide to run their probes off somewhere, you can just destroy the nexus, because they have nothing to defend it. Okay, anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been a quick video. Gold League, yay, I'm so happy. I just want to say it all the time. Gold League, I'm in Gold League. But yeah, this has been a Gold League game. Thank you guys for watching. And if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, so that I know that, you know, maybe I had an influence on someone and that I'm making stuff that people enjoy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.